Yeah, all right. Welcome to PapastachePop. So, this lady, she's one of those, rare talents that comes along. Not that, a lot of ladies out there aren't talented, but sometimes somebody's just got a little extra something in their voice or in their playing or whatever, and they stars align and bam, awesomeness. So, I've already taught one of the songs. We're going to do another tune of hers. And then, who knows, maybe some more down the road. Click the link below if you have any song requests, and I will do my very best to, oblige you and get your song you want to hear onto the big screen of life. I know, crazy. All right, so let's zoom in for a closer look. All right, so let's go over those chords real quick. We're going to do a G. It's the second finger E string, 3rd fret. Our first finger is going to be on the 2nd fret A. Our ring and pinky are going to be tucked in on the B and E 3rd fret. You're going to hit all of them. From there, we're going to go down 1 fret with on our E string down to the 2nd fret. Keep our ring and pinky in the same spot. Then we're going to go to E minor chord. So just take this finger down 1 string and then put that finger right underneath. We're on the A and D 2nd fret. Then we're going to go to a C chord, take that ring finger, put it on the A string 3rd fret, D string 2nd fret, B string 1st fret. We're going to have our G and E open. All right, so we're going to do 2 different patterns. We can do this. Now I want you to think of the timing like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So it's like that. Now all I'm doing is just going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. That's it, right? So... it does, right? All right, so we can do a picking pattern as well. The picking pattern is going to go E, G, B, G. Now, here's what it's going to sound like. We're going to do that on the first 2 chords, here and here. We're going to pick the same exact thing, and each of those patterns is going to happen 4 times. So I'll do it really slowly. And then what we're going to do is the next 2 patterns are going to be the same on the bottom strings, a little bit different on the top because our root note changes. On the E chord, it's going to go E, G, E, B. Now when we change to that C chord, our root note is going to change down to the A string. So we're going to do the same pattern down here. That's basically it. So you can do one of those 2 different ways. This. So regardless of which way you do it, it's going to do that 3 times for the verse. Just go right back into it 2 more times. All right, so let's go over what the pre-chorus and the chorus is like. Okay, so the pre-chorus is going to occur twice in the song. So what that is, it's going to be D, E minor to C. Now the chords are going to switch twice as fast instead of going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and per chord. The first two chords are going to switch on 1 and 2 and switch to 3 and 4 and then the C is going to get its own kind of 4. So let me play it for you. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Now if you notice that second time we went through, I did it for a count of 6 on the C. So again, 1 and 2 and switch 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and switch and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and chorus. All right, so let me play it through. Then it goes right into the chorus. Now you can do different, the C actually does different inversions. Now I don't want to get too crazy with the chords, but you can do like a C chord, C major 7, in this count of 6. There's a C add 9 you can do, which is just like that G chord, but you just bring these two fingers down. And then you can also reach your pinky way out here in the netherworld region and grab that high note that the piano grabs. Your choice, but most people just, that's good. Okay, so the chorus, we're going to carry along that same kind of theme of the quicker chord switches. And then you go back into the verse. So what we did there was we did the same kind of thing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So we can do the same thing we did before, kind of picking wise. Same kind of real, or we can make it a little more intricate. For some people, and it really doesn't matter what the pattern is. Again, you're just mimicking the strokes on the piano that they would be doing. So each hit would be a pick, each time the finger rolls on the piano. So you can do that, but it's just as well to strum. All right, so that's basically the chorus. On the end of the chorus, when you get to that C, we have been switching on 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. When we get to the last C of the chorus, you hold that for 2 more beats. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and right back into the verse. The only other thing we have left is a bridge. So let's go over that. All right, so that first chorus goes through that progression 5 times. Right, on the 5th time we hold that C. Then we're going to come out and we're going to do another chorus, and we're going to do the chorus 4 times. We're not going to extend in the 5th time and hold that C for a count of 4. We're just going to go straight into what is a bridge. Now, we're going to hold the chords for a count of 4, and we're going to go D. Now, the next chord I'm going to do, go like you're going to do a B minor chord, right? So B minor would typically be A to E with on the 2nd fret with your 1st finger. Then you have the second finger. There we go. Third fret. And then we usually would have a fourth fret of the D and G string. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take off my pinky and I'm going to lift up that bar. And I'm actually going to be playing the G and the E open. So we're going to go there. Now we are actually going to use a B minor chord as well. So get that in your belt, in your little bag of chords, because we're going to use that as well. So we're going to start out with D with a count of 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... All right, so let's play that all together. Okay, so what I did there was I went D for 4 again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Now I went to that C add 9, so just pretend the C is like this, but we just pretend you're like playing the G on the bottom. So it looks just like a G chord, just drop down a set of strings. Count of 4 on that. Then we go to A minor, so it's first finger, first fret, B string, and then we have the D and the G, second fret, second finger, third finger. Back to that B minor chord, and then we're going to go to C add 9. And then if you want to get crazy at the very last part of 3 and 4 in, you can take your pinky out and hit what would be the 5th fret. All right, let's play this one more time all the way through, and then you are out of here. Here we go.